Hi, this is Phil Walton, owner of Unfiltered Kayaking. We've had a post and we've had a lot of discussions lately about whether or not kayaks sink in the water. I have got one of my fleet boats, a North Shore Aspect, and we're going to find out right now what happens to a boat when it capsizes. The demonstration will be in about waist deep water just because it's going to be easier for my videographer. But if this happens in deep water, the results will be the same. So I'm going to go out here just a little bit, and then I'm just going to go fall over like if someone accidentally fell over, and we're going to see what happens to the boat. Hang on. Let me back up. All right, this is good enough. Over I go. So the boat is now upside down. Both bulkheads, front and back, are sealed bulkheads with hatch covers. This boat will not sink. And to prove this, I'm going to get on top of this boat. While it's upside down, all right, I'm laying on this boat with everything I got. It will not sink. There's an air pocket inside the cockpit right now, and you're going to find out another reason why this boat will not sink. That is inside the air pocket. And you'll find out. The air pocket inside the boat. All right. So, if you go in either deep water or shallow water, this boat goes over, it will not sink. This is your second life jacket. If you cannot, for some reason, get back in this boat, you can always hang on to this boat. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the boat over, and you're going to see how much water actually gets in the cockpit. And there's how much water's in it. It's a few gallons, okay? But in deep water, we supply you, anytime you go out, we supply you with a bilge pump. You can bilge pump this out, like we tell some people to do, or before we even right the kayak, turn it right side up, we'll go up to the front of the boat if we can, at least stand up with the boat. Flip it, and I want you to see how much water is left in this boat right now. I'd say not even a cup. All right, and to further prove the point that these boats will not sink, even when fully loaded with water, we're going to do the crazy thing. We're going to take the hatches out. I'm going to leave the hatches there. I'm going to turn this boat upside down with water. Let it fill with water. Let the whole thing fill till it is completely full. There you go. You cannot get any more water in this boat. But please note, this boat is floating. Worst case scenario, if this boat was completely full of water, again, you can still hang on to this boat. It floats. It's a flotation device. If you're in deep water and you can't get back in your boat, you can hold on to it. All right, so we have our worst case scenario. You forgot to put your hatch covers on. You fell over. The boat is now literally completely filled with water. The back hatches are full of water. The cockpit is full of water. What would you do in this situation? We would recommend, because the boat still floats, to get on the end and swim it to the shallows where you can tend to it. You can get the hatches, you can get everything emptied out of this boat, and then you can put your hatch covers back on and get the boat completely emptied, and then you can get back on your way. But this shows that even though the entire boat is filled with water, it still floats. And that's the key point to take away, folks. These boats, even including recreational boats, they may fill up with water completely, but they do not sink. Even when you have a 260-pound guy pushing down on them, they don't sink. So we're going to empty this boat out, and if you'll stay tuned, we're going to have more boats being filled up with water in the upcoming weeks, so you can see what happens. But this is also why anyone who kayaks on Lake Guntersville or anywhere needs to come and take a flat water safety and rescue course, so you can find out how to get back in the boat in deep water